much as you can, because it's gonna improve your English, it's gonna help you to improve your English. Okay, and your next step would be, or your subsequent means second step, so your subsequent step would be. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaur from Learn English with Kaur, and today I'm going to talk about one thing that has been asked by my viewers who are my subscribers, and they always ask me that could they learn English in 1 month or in 1 year, or whether they learn English in just 1 month or not. So I have some answers related to this question, about which I'm gonna explain in this video. So stay connected in this video till the very end, because it must gonna be helpful. Now the question is, could anyone learn English in just 1 month? So yes, they can, or he or she can. Yes, वो इंग्लिश सीख सकता है 1 महीने में, या सीख सकती है, बट you have to put your efforts. Okay, and I just wanna say one thing, that speaking this language and speaking English fluently, both are different things. There is a big difference between both of them. Okay, I'm not saying that I am fluent enough. Okay, मैंने ये कभी नहीं सोचा कि मैं पूरी तरह फ्लुएंट हो गई हूँ, मेरी फ्लुएंसी बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर चली गई है, या मुझे इस इंग्लिश इस तरह हद तक आने लगी है कि मैं फ्लुएंट स्पीकर्स के साथ अच्छे तरीके से फ्लुएंसी में बात कर सकती हूँ. आई नॉट सेइंग लाइक दैट. ओके, बट I could have a conversations with speakers who could speak in English. Okay, I could have conversations with them, I could have discussions with them. Okay, but I am not fluent enough. Okay, so this is the thing, that if you want to speak English, so you have to put your efforts, you have to speak out, you have to speak, whether you are speaking it in a wrong way or in a right way, but you have to speak. Okay, and if you want to learn English in just 1 month, so you have to get to know about all of the rules which are related to learning of English. Okay, now what are the rules? Those rules are related to grammar. Okay, and if you wanna speak right sentences in English, if you wanna speak correct sentences in English, so you have to get to know about the rules. Now I'm not saying you like that, if you really wanna be a speaker, really wanna be a good speaker in English, so firstly you have to learn grammar rules. I'm not saying like that, but if you want to be a good speaker, so you have to learn them. Okay, so that is why I'm saying that speaking English is a different thing, and speaking English fluently is also a different thing. So both are different, they have a big difference between each of them. Okay, so guys, मेरा कहने का मतलब यही है कि इंग्लिश को बोलना और फ्लुएंटली बोलना, दोनों में ही बड़ा डिफरेंस है. ओके, सो सबसे पहले ट्राई कीजिए कि आप इंग्लिश को बोल सको. फर्स्टली ट्राई टू स्पीक इंग्लिश, देन ट्राई टू be fluent in English. But firstly, what you have to do, you just have to speak in English, whether you're speaking it in a wrong way or in a right way, but you have to speak, you have to put your efforts, you have to take your first step. Okay, just try to put your foot forward. Okay, try to do speaking as much as you can. Okay, speaking is that thing which gonna improve your English. Okay, which is gonna help you a lot. So try to do it, try to speak out, try to listen to English, okay, as much as you can. I just wanna say one thing, that I have never ever think that I am fluent enough. Okay, behind this fluency, behind this the process of speaking in English, there are a lot of efforts which are took by me. Okay, so I just wanna say one thing. Firstly, you have to start, you have to put your foot forward. Okay, and just forget about that you will learn English in just 1 month or in just 2 months. Okay, firstly you have to speak. Okay, पहले तो ये चीज़ भूल ही जाइए कि मुझे 1 महीने में या 2 महीने में इंग्लिश लर्न ही करनी है. पहले आप अपने कदम आगे बढ़ाइए, इंग्लिश को लर्न करना स्टार्ट कीजिए, उसके बाद देखी जाएगी कि आपको कितना टाइम लगता है इंग्लिश लर्न करने में. ओके, बिकॉज कोई भी लैंग्वेज है उसको लर्न करने के लिए टाइम तो लगेगा ही लगेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप अपनी मदर टंग को ले लीजिए. मदर टंग आप अपनी बचपन से बोलते आ रहे हो, Okay, but अभी भी कुछ ऐसे words होंगे about which you don't know, okay, in your mother tongue. So now that's the point. If you want to learn English, firstly you have to put your foot forward. Just try to learn as much as you can. Try to start learning English, okay? And I have been learning this language for 3 years, okay? I have learned a lot from YouTube. I have learned a lot uh, from the environment which is around me, okay? I have learned a lot. And I'm saying you that firstly you will face a lot of difficulties related to learning of English. Why? Because there is not a good environment, okay? Firstly you have to create environment for learning English, okay? And then if you don't have any partner to learn English, so you have to be your partner, okay? You have to be your partner. If you want to speak in English, so your first step should be listening. Because if you will listen in English, then you will be able to speak in English, okay? For example, you know about your mother tongue very well, but firstly, you have listened about it a lot, okay? Your parents used to speak in your mother tongue in front of you. Then you just try to learn about their lip sync, that what are they speaking. Then you used to try, or you used to speak in that lip sync, okay? You just used to try that. Then now you could speak in your mother tongue very well, and that's a kind of practice for you that you used to do in your childhood, okay? That was a kind of practice that you used to do in your childhood. So now that is the thing that you have to do right now. If you want to learn English, you have to speak out, okay? Firstly you have to listen in English. Try to listen vocabulary videos in English. Try to watch native speakers in English, okay? Try to watch them and try to listen them as much as you can, because when you will get to know about them, when you will listen to them, you will get to know about the pronunciation, that how they are speaking any word in a right way. Because there are a lot of words that about which you don't know, that how could you speak those words in English, because they are very difficult to speak. You don't know about the right sounds that you have to use in those words, okay? There are kind of mysterious words that you don't know how to speak, okay? So try to listen them as much as you can, because that's gonna improve your English, okay? That's gonna help you to learn English. That's gonna help you to brush up your communication skills. So try to listen them as much as you can, okay? Now what would be your next step after listening? So your next step should be speaking, okay? Speaking is the must thing that you have to do, as much as you can. Try to speak out wherever, whether you are speaking it in a wrong way or in a right way, but you have to speak, okay? Anywhere, anytime, just try to speak. And don't think that you have a fear of judgment, okay? If you want to learn English, so just try to learn about that, okay? Don't think that you are speaking it in a wrong way. Just try to speak, then you will get to know you are speaking it in a wrong way or in a right way. Then you could correct that by your own ways. Your first step would be, or should be, just try to listen as much as you can. Or you have to listen as much as you can, because it's gonna improve your English. It's gonna help you to improve your English, okay? And your next step would be, or your subsequent means second step. So your subsequent step would be speaking, okay? After listening, you have to speak. And what should be your third step? So your third step should be shadowing. Try to do shadowing. If you are listening any video in English, try to do shadowing of that speaker, okay? That if they're speaking any sentence in an English, okay? So try to repeat that sentence in that way, in which way they are speaking, okay? Try to speak that sentence in a good way, in a right way, okay? That's how you're gonna improve your English, Okay, and these 3 steps are must gonna help you to improve your English. Okay, and guys, if you will really uh, use these steps, I'm saying you, I'm pretty sure that you would be definitely a good speaker in your future. Okay, सो गाइस, अगर आप अपनी ज़िंदगी में और अगर आप अपनी इंग्लिश की लर्निंग जर्नी में ये 3 स्टेप्स सबसे पहले ऐड करते हो, आई एम प्रिटी श्योर, मैं पूरे तरीके से श्योर हूँ, आई एम एब्सोल्युटली श्योर कि आपकी इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव होने वाली है. बट ये सारी चीज़ें, ये जो तीनों चीज़ें हैं, आपको पूरे 30 दिन करनी है लगातार, कम से कम 2 से 3 घंटे के लिए. वाई? बिकॉज अब आपको इंग्लिश 1 महीने में लर्न करनी है. मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि आप 1 महीने में फ्लुएंट हो जाओगे, बट आपको इंग्लिश के कुछ बेसिक चीज़ें, बेसिक स्टेप जो आपको लेने हैं वो आपको पता चल जाएंगे कि कैसे लेने हैं. फर्स्टली इट वुड बी डिफ़िकल्ट, बट देन उसके बाद क्या होगा कि आप इस चीज़ के यूज्ड टू हो जाओगे कि हाँ, मुझे ये चीज़ करनी है अगर अब मुझे इंग्लिश लर्न करनी है अच्छे तरीके से. Okay, so try to do these things in English, or try to do these things for learning English. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you like my video, please share it as much as you can. Thank you.